What is happening, Minnesota Vikings man 28? And today, yes, today, the Minnesota Vikings signed their first round draft pick, Garrett Bradbury. So, you're wondering how this happened? Well, another thing happened today which made the signing of Garrett Bradbury possible, and that is Eric Kendricks restructuring his deal. So, um, Eric Kendricks had 2.15 million of his 4.15 million base salary converted into a signing bonus. A league source told Star Tribune, which I'm referencing right now, freeing up nearly 1.7 million in salary cap space for the season, which was immediately used to sign Bradbury. Now, his contract is expected to be worth 13 million with a 7.4 million signing bonus, and count 2.34 million against the 2019 salary cap. Now, I think before they signed Bradbury and after they signed Kendricks, we had about I think it was like 2.7 or 2.8 million. So 2.34. Now we're really down right now. I just checked. We have the lowest cap of any team, but somehow we are still getting these signings in, and it's just amazing, especially how can I say this? When in these situations when you're low on cap, you can still do this. So very impressed by the Vikings, their management. They probably have someone who works on numbers for the cap space. So very good. And if they somehow get Kyle Rudolph back on this team for 2020 and beyond, I would be shocked. But I still don't think that's going to happen. That's just me. But we'll see what happens. In terms of Eric Kendricks, he's going to get actually the same amount of money he's getting this season. It's just that he's not getting it per game. He's going to get $2 million right now, like immediately right now, and the rest of his money will be over all the games. Now, I'm not sure if that's also with incentives of how good he does, but we're gonna find out maybe. But yeah, we signed Garrett Bradbury, got that done. We signed pretty much everyone who we drafted except the long snapper, but that's because of military reasons. So I feel good, but what is going to happen to Kyle Rudolph? That is going to be the big question. That's going to be going around the Vikings. It's really the only thing that we really have to talk about is Kyle Rudolph now. So very interested to see how that happens. Are we going to get to it this off season, or is it going to be after this next season? Depends of how we do next season. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So we signed Garrett Bradbury, of course, with that 5th year option. If we need to pick that up, if he turns out to be good, which I hopefully he's good, and we'll get that offensive line back to where it needs to be, help Kirk Cousins and make it to the playoffs next season, and hopefully try to make as deep of a playoff run as we can, because I know this team can go far. This has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and as always, Skull.